I used to have my house keys in my school bag. When I was just about to, ring the bell, I would be reminded that of the other option of having the keys. Throw my bag, check on my mom. She would be still sleeping, so I would serve myself food. I had a very good habit of not watching TV while I was having my meals. One that I have lost clearly again. Like I would have my meal in silence and peace. And then when I was done with it, I would check on my mom again. She was still sleeping, and I would not sleep. I had a pact of not sleeping in afternoon. That too I have lost. So I would not sleep, and I would just sit and wait for something to happen. Wait for my mom to wake up. Wait for the bell to ring. I would have definitely not kept the utensils right. So utensils will fall. Or water purifier. Water purifier will make this sound. For sure. For sure. Nothing. Nothing happened. The room felt like it was getting bigger and quieter and quieter. And I would be sitting there thinking of all the interactions I had today. The happy ones, the angry ones, the ones where I got scolded, the ones where I had a good time, the teachers with students, with the parents, all of it felt like it never existed. And even if it did exist, it doesn't matter now because see, now we're alone, all alone here. Am I feeling lonely?
Play a melancholy song.
So as a kid, I thought, okay, I just have to spend more time with people I like, and it will be all good. Kind of made it worse. Because the people I was spending time with, I never really told them that, I'm feeling this way. That's why that's why I want to spend time with you. I always played it very cool, and I always made it feel like, oh, this is the usual interaction, there's nothing wrong. Neither I had the emotional or verbal capabilities to express myself. So when these people will leave, which they will eventually, I'll feel worse.
Because the technology is just going to get better and better, and it's going to get easier and easier and more convenient and more pleasurable to sit alone.
The evenings in Mumbai hit really different. I think Mumbai might be the loneliest city in India. Just my personal experience. I would just watch the vehicles go by for hours. It felt like it felt like I was not existing while the world just kept on going. And I could still observe it while I wasn't existing. It just sounds pretentious, I know. But it just completely grabbed my attention. I would just watch the cars go by for hours in silence. There was this very shitty feeling that would come with that. This shitty feeling was always there. This cloud of loneliness was always there. But it felt like it came to surface somewhere around that time. And I would think it will go away, it will go away, it will go away. And it didn't. Every morning, after just seconds of waking up, I would be reminded that this feeling is there. And yeah, I did meditation, I did journaling, क्या बोलते हैं, positive affirmation, books. उसमें I got really deep in self-help wala quite, I should say. I learned a lot of good habits and I got some good discipline. And I didn't do shit, didn't do anything for this feeling. This feeling was there. And it is so anticlimactic that one day I woke up and this feeling wasn't there. And I had my usual response, okay, oh, it will come back. It's just, sitting in the corner of the room. It will come back. I know it will come back. And I started counting days, and then weeks, then months. It did not. Compared to the previous era, if I have to say, or the previous version of me, there are still things that have happened. Yet, every single time I've looked up in the sky, there are no clouds. The way I've started absorbing life after this thing has left me, I don't know what to call it. I don't want to call it that because I don't know. Every human experience feels more real. I just don't know. I just like, why is it not that basic? Okay, why is not like, okay, something happens and you feel bad, something good happens and you feel good for as long as possible. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And these people cared for me. It wasn't like they were.
I've just never seen any proof, so I just don't debate it anymore. It's like,
How am I supposed to explain what happened if nothing actually happened? But I'm still feeling. Am I not? Can't I feel bad enough? Oh man, I don't. Fuck this. I just keep on rambling and I will never come to an end. Was there a moment when you got self-aware? If you have ever experienced this in the first place, if whatever I'm talking is sounding gibberish to you, I'm sorry. I just do not have any expertise in this term, and this is the only way I can express myself. But if you can relate to it, tell me how this thing works. Like, were you aware of the moment or multiple moments that got you into it? Are you still in that zone? Are you out of it? Like, are you doing something that is helping you? Like, please. Of course, none of us are medical experts, but it would be just good to hear.